It's harvest time, and this is the best time of year to be outside, enjoy the beautiful weather, and enjoy the harvest out of your garden. So we've got some butternut and some delicata squashes here, and this is a great time to get those harvested before a hard frost and bring them inside, get them prepped so you can enjoy them all winter long. So we've got potatoes, we've got onions, we've got corn, cucumbers, all kinds of stuff coming on for fall. And today I'm going to show you how to harvest and store your squashes, how to harvest and store your pumpkin, your potatoes, and also your onions as well too. But I got to put my gloves on or else I'll be itching like crazy later on. So I've cut a couple samples here. So I've got a pumpkin right here that I harvested already. You want to look at your squashes and your pumpkins for a nice mature color on the outside. So we've got a good orange color on it. I like to leave the stem so there's about 2, maybe 3 inches of stem left on the top of the squashes or the pumpkins. They're going to keep the best that way. And then, you know, got to have a nice warm dry location for the first 2 or 3 weeks of storage, and then we're going to put them in a cool dry spot after that so that they'll last a little bit longer. So a lot of different squashes coming on. We've got butternut squash as well too. Color's perfect on it. Had to cut the stem a little bit shorter just because of the way the vine was formed, but these guys are ready to go, and let's show you how to do a butternut squash. So right here I've got a butternut squash that's still attached to the vine. Right there, it's mature, ready to harvest. Take my pruners. Of course, normally you wouldn't pull them off the vine, but to make it more easy for you to see, just prune it right there. Leave about 1 inch or 2 of stem left on there. Had to cut that one a little bit shorter than what I usually like. I like them a little bit longer, but sometimes the vine won't let you cut them a little bit shorter. Now we'll take these squash and we'll put them in a warm, dry location, like in a barn or a shed or in the garage, for probably 2 to 3 weeks, and let them cure. What will happen is this outer skin will turn hard and mature a little bit more. What we really want is when you scratch it with your fingernail, like if I take my thumbnail and I scratch it, there's a little bit of moisture that bubbles up to the surface. Probably can't see that moisture, but there's a little bit of moisture that bubbles up to the surface. That means it's getting ready, but it's not quite there yet. So we're going to store them in that warm, dry location for a couple weeks to get that outer skin really hard, and that's when your squash is going to keep the best. So 2 to 3 weeks in a warm, dry location. Then after that, we're going to put them in a cool, dry location, down in the cellar, down in the basement, down in the fruit storage room, and put them on a pallet or on a crate so they get good air circulation around the squashes, and they should keep for 2, 3, maybe even 4 months through the winter time. Should be able to enjoy those through at least January and February, and enjoy your harvest through the winter.